Jonathan, as everyone knows, both you and I beneath these suits are chiseled sculptures of diamond hard muscle. So who better to discuss the IPO of Gym Group, the UK exercise chain? What do we think?
We think that this is basically a pretty good business, I think. So if you go back to the end of the 1990s, the early noughties, there were lots of listed gym businesses in Britain. They all worked the same way. They locked people into year or 18-month contracts at about £40 a month to exercise at sumptuous palaces of physical exercise with spas and saunas and steam rooms and so on.
And then nobody goes, and then they realize how high the bill is, and they quit.
That's exactly what happens. Everybody joins in January. By March, they've had enough, and they don't go again. And as soon as consumers cut back on discretionary spending,
this
all
is
of
the
these
first
chains,
to go.
This is the first thing
Yes,
to go.
indeed.
So after the financial crisis, a new model emerges, the low-cost gym, like the low-cost airline, which is where there's no spas, there's no cafes, there's no beauty treatments or anything like that. You just go there to grunt and sweat, and it's perfectly clean.
And you pay less to do so.
You pay a lot less to do so, less than half the average. And they've made this work by having a much more sort of open mind about locations. So there's no sort of big glitzy out-of-town locations. They'll take space from anyone under viaducts in old shopping centres and so on and so forth.
And it's sort of appealing in a time where retail generally is struggling. Here's a company that can take underused retail space, presumably at a reasonable price, and put it to productive use.
Yes, and the other attraction of this is that you can't, this is one of the few things you cannot go to Amazon and do cheaper.
Exactly, so it's
There are no
retail
shortcuts.
without the risk
That's
of
right.
being disintermediated online. Excellent. How do the financials look?
Well, obviously, you are paying more for this business than for shares in this business than you would pay for shares in a retailer. For instance, about 17 times sort of EV to EBITDA. But that is comparable with a company in the US called Planet Fitness, which has a very similar kind of operating model. Their monthly fee on average is $10.
So do we have pricing yet? Has it floated?
Conditional dealings start today, unconditional dealings on Wednesday. The shares floated at 195p, giving it a market cap of £250 million. So it's not an enormous company, but this is a growing industry. I think there's more space for it to grow, but I think also that it will get more crowded. There are lots of private equity-backed, low-cost fitness chains all racing to open new space.
Surely there's a sort of consolidation story here, though, that sort of offsets the low barriers to entry. On the other hand, you're going to have these guys buying each other.
It's pretty certain that that will happen eventually. It's what happened the last time in the fitness industry. The barriers to entry, as you say, are fairly low. So lots of people will enter. There'll be a big rush for space. And then the financially stronger guys will take out the financially weaker guys. And you'll end up with a more consolidated industry. It is very fragmented at the moment.
Thanks, Jonathan.